Wednesday, April 10th. And holy shit, you guys. If you did not realize, if you have not been paying attention to the numbering system around here, I knew it was getting close, but I didn't realize yesterday was the day before today. So I didn't think to mention it. I knew it was getting close, but I didn't realize yesterday was the day before. We are on video 100. I have been doing this shit for 100 days now. We've reached triple digits. Oh my god. Somehow I have not missed a day. I don't know if this is not technically being a good adult. This is, I guess, I mean, it's kind of a responsibility. You know, it's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons. Like, my friend Nick runs a really good game of Dungeons and Dragons. He's a really good dungeon master, because, like, he keeps really good track of the story and what's going on in other places that, like, you know, he'll give your adventure, you know, there's 3 doors that you can choose between, and you choose, you know, door number 1, door number 2, door number 3. So that story continues, but he also keeps track of what happens when you don't what happens between, you know, behind the 2 doors that you didn't choose to take care of, and that'll come back at you or whatever. So his games are really good, but sometimes it just feels like you're just fighting this losing battle, and it's like it becomes like a responsibility, you know. Sometimes it's kind of like, oh well, now we gotta go fight the dragon or whatever, because we used to play a game like every Friday night, once a week, and I don't know, maybe that was too much. Maybe every other week, maybe. But anyway, might be seeing him this weekend. Nick's Video Diary, good old Nick's Video Diary, Nick, because we're going to go to Weston, and I mentioned it to him that we were going to be there, and he's closer to Weston than we are, so might get to see him next weekend. I don't know. But yeah, so this vlogging thing, this whole answering a question every day from the memory journal, is more of a hobby, somewhat of a responsibility, I guess. But it's an enjoyable responsibility, I guess, because it's not like I'm not getting paid to do this shit. You know, like it's not like my full-time job. It's not putting food in my mouth, I suppose. And on that front, I heard from the Big Deal today, and he says I can come back to work for the city anytime I want. So it's cleared. I sent him a message back and was like, I can start this Friday. So I'm still waiting to hear back from him. So I might be going back to that soon. So, you know, figure out this whole answering your question. I should be able to do it when I get home from the city job. But 100 days strong. Good for me. Good for me. Keeping it going. Because actually, originally, that's kind of, in some ways, that's what started me on my YouTube journal. My YouTube journey, not journal. Because Nick did the whole year of vlogs thing. And, where he posted a video almost every day. He was filming every day. Sometimes he wouldn't get a chance to post the video until a couple days later, whatever, and then post them all together at once. But he was still filming every day. And I thought to myself, I'm like, I could never do that. Like, I don't know, my life is not interesting enough to vlog every day for a year, you know, for 365 fucking days. I'm like, what would I talk about? Well, this helps. Having a prompt every day has definitely helped, because it's not just me like, yeah, I went to work, I fell asleep, I ate food, you know, the sun's out today, obviously, there's no eclipse. And see, I even left myself a note in my book so that I would not forget to mention that it was day 100, because god damn it, we made it. So, good for us. Good for us. Thank you, everyone, for coming along. Anyone who has, you know, every day, a day here, a minute here, like, watched 5 seconds, like, who the fuck does this guy think he is, and turned me off, you know. Thank you all, you know. Especially Chris, As far as your username says Chris something, so I assume your name is Chris. You and your wife. I don't know if she watches videos. He's told her a lot about me, that I burp and all sorts of neat things. So thank you definitely for joining me on this journey. I don't know if it's been a daily thing or every day or not, but I don't know how you stand me like for that long. But good on you for doing so. So let's find out what our 100th question is. What are you looking forward to right now? Day 200. It's so far in the future. No, I actually, it's day 100, question 100. I actually have a good answer for this, because we're going on our little trip this weekend to Weston, and we're gonna, have fun with that. I know we're gonna stay in Lawrence, Kansas, and not Lawrence, Jenny. I just watched the thing on Wow Presents Plus. They're doing a thing with like, queer comedians. That's the new show. So I just watched the stand up, and Lawrence Cheney is the host of said show. But no, there's something. The carousel. I think there's like a carousel museum or something that we're gonna go to, in Lawrence, Kansas. Something else I can't remember. It was mentioned a long time ago in our little group chat. And because I'm me, I just, every once in a while, I just have to, hello? My phone woke up for some reason. I don't know why. No, I'm just me, and last night I decided, every once in a while there's a Molotov cocktail, just like with my Goodyear jar that I do. I like to leave myself little bombshells. Like, what did I mean when I put this in here? So in the group chat between Marilee, Sean, and myself, I just said penis. That was it, just so that they'd have to check their notifications and open their messenger to read a message that said penis. That was it. So that's the kind of friend that I am. So if you get involved with this, and it's your fault from that point on. This is the shit that happens. I also hum the Police Academy theme song to myself every once in a while. For some reason, I don't know why. Or A-Team. Sometimes it's the A-Team. Sometimes it's Police Academy. I don't know. A-Team's what's in my head right now. I don't know. So yeah, somewhere along in the message, of course we're gonna go see Bob Reeder sing and whatever. And on the way home Sunday, we're gonna stop off at a place in the city, Pigwitch. It's some I guess it was on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives at one point. Marilee was showing us that, and oh my, the food, it looks so good. Like, I'm not sure. I think I've decided that I need to get food there and then get something to bring home, because it's a barbecue place. Like, I should get barbecue from there, right? But the burger, oh my god, the burger just looks so good. Okay, Google. Let me show you here. There's one that's like a truffle. Okay, Google. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch, Google. Hey, Google. Pigwitch menu. Let's see. Because I was showing these to Francesca last night. Blah, 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 blah. There's just one that's like a truffle burger. Cheddar and truffle burger. I mean, look at that. And the price, it's only like $10. That's not bad for that. Of course, I mean, I guess I don't know how big it is. But then they have their barbecue. I think this is the pork brisket sandwich that I was thinking about. I'm like, well, it's a barbecue place. I should get barbecue, right? So I might have to get something, eat lunch, and then get something to bring home with me to eat later. So that's kind of a recap of what's coming up this weekend. I'll take my camera and, vlog some stuff. I don't know how much. I'll probably put it all together in one video for just the weekend, because we're going for overnight, Saturday into Sunday. And then in May, we're actually going to Springfield. We're going to the Pythian Castle or Pythian Castle. I don't know. It's like a haunted place. We're doing like a spooky tour. May May I don't know. May 25th maybe. Does that sound right? Maybe. How would you know? Because I'm telling you. Now you know. So we're going to go tour the castle. Once again, we're going to stay overnight. And then the next day, we're going to go eat at Lambert's. It's the home of the throwed rolls. And apparently they still throw the rolls, even though apparently there was a lady that she sued because it's the home of the throwed rolls. It's on the sign. It's on all the merchandise. It's what people talk about when they go to fucking Lambert's. Home of the throwed rolls. They're not fucking kidding, you know? So apparently this lady got whopped in the face with the... Because they roll their card out, and they're like, who wants a roll? And you just stick your hand up, and they throw it to you. You know, sometimes you catch it, sometimes you don't, you know, whatever. And it's just kind of like at the hibachi grill when they try to, you know, throw the piece of food in your mouth, whatever. So apparently she sued because she got smacked in the face with the fucking roll at the home of the throwed rolls. So, but I had a friend that was just there a couple weeks ago, and he said that they throwed the rolls to him. So it's like, yay! But we're gonna go do that, and then there's a Buc-ee's. It's a gas station. It's a big fancy gas station. Apparently, everybody's going crazy. I think because they call it Bussies or something, Bussies. They were pronouncing it incorrectly, and everybody just thought that was hilarious. So now apparently they're this big conglomerate, big bussy conglomerate. Woo woo. BBC, not British Broadcasting Channel or whatever. That's big bussy content. Yeah, big bussy content. Fuck yeah. So they just built one of those down there somewhere. So we're gonna go check that out, I guess. I don't know if we're gonna do anything else. Oh, goodness. But, you know, to adventure. So I have those to look forward to in recent, you know, or soon to be times. Not soon enough, because it's like, I mean, I only work 4 days this week. Tonight is my last day this week. I heard this like high pitched wee, some kind of whistle. I don't know. I assume it's a vehicle out there. Anyway, so you know, I only work 4 days this week. Tonight is my last night. And I'm probably, you know, I tried to take off Sunday, but there was no coverage, so I'm probably still not going to be there. I have a point, or at least I have the PPTO to put in to only get half a point, which I can spare, especially since I get one back the next day on the 15th. So, yeah. I got tired of being an adult like a year ago, and it's just kind of like, it doesn't end. It never fucking ends. It's like, go to work, pay bills. Fucking sucks. So, I got tired of being an adult a long fucking time ago. And it's still not over. It hasn't stopped yet. Goody! Yay! But, you know, coming up soon times, you know, so I have a couple days off this month, and a couple days off coming up next month. I might have taken Sunday and Monday off after we do the whole thing in Springfield, but I don't know. I don't remember. I should remember, but... And of course, you know, coming up in the fall will be Mom's birthday trip. It'll probably be a little bit shorter this year. Was it shorter last year? Did she have to start doing kind of a shorter trip last year, maybe? I don't know, but we'll go do something. So, you know, that'll be an adventure. But that's further down the road. You know, and actually, honestly, I'm looking forward to getting back to working for the city part-time, because I need the money. Like, I wasn't quite out of that hole when I got laid off. I was gonna buckle down, and I was gonna like start really paying some shit off, paying some shit down, and that did not happen. So I've kind of dug the hole deeper again. So I'm looking forward to getting back to making some extra money and putting it toward having some of this shit paid down, paid off, whatever. You know, you know how it goes. Yay, yay. Life and the pursuit of happiness. I'd be happy if I wasn't fucking broke. God damn it! But anyway, so eventually, yes, that. And then, like I said, having, getting back to getting this extra job and getting this extra money and making this extra bread. And, hopefully, just DoorDash a little less, buy a few less Funko Pops. Maybe don't go to Branson for the weekend and spend $600. Like, I'm at the point still where I kind of regret doing that. But at the same time, it was fun. It was a good memory. Once again, making memories, enjoying life, not just paying bills. Like actually living, making some memories, having some fun, enjoying life, as opposed to going to work, paying bills, rinse and repeat the bullshit that is life, Go have an experience, go have an adventure, go have fun, go eat at Dolly's Stampede, get some good chicken, and the soup was really good too. Oh my god. Even I brought the soup mix home for Mom to make, so she could try Dolly's soup. Because I sent her a message because Mom's soup fanatic, and I was like, Dolly's soup's really good, and then I found out you could buy the mix in in the gift shop at the end of the show, and so I got that for put her to work. She had to work for it, but she ended up sharing some of it with me, and it was just as good as the soup that we ate hot and fresh. There in the pavilion with the horses going around. So yes, even though I spent like $600 in that one weekend, I mean, I could have been a better adult, but where's the fun in that? There's none. So I'll go to Branson for a weekend, and one of these days, when I have these fucking bills paid off and paid down, and I'm moving on to probably medical bills because I'm getting older and things are hurting all the time. I was like, well, at least I have those bills paid off. I mean, maybe my medical insurance will help with something of the, but moving on to other bills, moving on to other debts. Someday, it's going to be like, that trip to Branson, the $600 was worth it. Like that was one check from the city. And it was worth it because it's the memories and it's the having fun and, like I said, just kind of like a shining light through all the bullshit that, we're made to go through on a daily basis as adults that fucking sucks. Day in, day out, week in, week out, clock in, clock out. You know what I mean? So, it was worth it, and I know it was worth it. But at the same time, it's kind of like, man, I could have taken that $600 and paid down a loan or something. Maybe I would have had somebody paid off by now. I don't know. But so I look forward to getting back to making extra money and hopefully getting rid of some of these debts. I knocked one out last year in the middle of everything. So of course now I owe Mom money. So, for helping me out with, taxes and whatnot, and paying, she went ahead and paid the phone bill, so now I have to pay her back for the phone bill, but it'll work out one way or another. I look forward to it being worked out, finally, someday, not soon, but someday, whenever. So yes, there's part of being a good adult, but there's also the upcoming trips that I'm going to also enjoy. So there's that, and I actually had a good answer for the 100th day, 100th question. Yay! good. It wasn't just like, you know, what color are your socks today? Or whatever some of these bullshit questions have been. Oh my god. The last 2 days, I think the questions for the last 2 days was kind of like, I don't really know. I'm gonna sit here and talk out my ass and hopefully I'll come up with a good answer, and I never do. I was like, yeah, it doesn't really apply. Sorry. So, but anyway, once again, thanks for, you know, putting up with me 100 days or, you know, 1 second, whatever it was, throughout this journey that you've attended my TED Talks, my conferences that I've had for the last 100 days. And here's to 260, 65, 64, more, whatever. I don't know, it's math. I'm second guessing myself. 365 days in a year. If I'd paid closer attention to rent, I would know. Something 65 minutes in a year, something. I don't know. Anyway, that's that. Yay. On to the next 100, and I'll see you for what I see.